Red Bull team mentor Helmut Marko admitted that although the RB21 car is more predictable and responsive than its predecessor, some of the early updates introduced in Bahrain have not worked as expected. Marko stated that the Red Bull team still has a gap of around 2 to 3 tenths of a second to McLaren, which shows better tire degradation during testing, especially with Lando Norris. Marko hopes Max Verstappen can compensate for the technical deficit with his driving ability, while he hopes Oscar Piastri can challenge Norris to prevent McLaren from running away. Marko predicts that there will be a 4-team fight for the championship, with McLaren as the early favorites ahead of Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Ferrari suffered some balance issues during preseason testing in Bahrain. Despite this, the team managed to complete a full test program, covering 382 laps and more than 2,067 kilometers. The Ferrari team opted to make bold technical changes to the SF25, introducing new solutions rather than developing last year's design. This approach requires extensive evaluation, but could offer greater long-term performance gains. Team principal Frederic Vasseur remains confident and stressed that the true competitive order will only become clear in Melbourne. Factors such as circuit layout and tire choice can affect performance. The Australian Grand Prix provides Ferrari with an opportunity to defy expectations. Last season, the team capitalized on a Red Bull error to take a shock victory in Melbourne. The Albert Park circuit has unique conditions and different tire compounds that have not been tested in 2025. With the test data already integrated into the simulator update, Ferrari is optimistic about its chances in Australia, aiming to challenge for victory as part of its wider championship ambitions. Lewis Hamilton has just caused a stir with his prediction for the 2025 title fight. He said McLaren and Red Bull will be Ferrari's toughest opponents. But is it the only story? Let's discuss it together. So, Hamilton said McLaren looked super fast in preseason testing. No wonder they're the 2024 Constructor Champions. Lando Norris' team is indeed at the top. He said they might be the fastest at the start of the season. But he also didn't forget to give praise to Red Bull. Max Verstappen's team has been the king of the track for years, and their engine seems ready to scare other teams. So what about Ferrari? Hamilton joined the Red team with a big dream: to chase an 8th title and bring Ferrari to become the Constructor Champion again after a long time, without a champion since 2008. However, he also said that preseason testing is not easy to read. Different strategies, different fuel loads. Everything is still a mystery. The point is, Ferrari has to go all out if they want to beat McLaren and Red Bull. Now, this is what will make the 2025 season epic. Imagine Hamilton versus Norris versus Verstappen. 3 top drivers with different styles, plus a team rivalry that has been heating up since last season. Can McLaren defend the title? Will Red Bull make a more ferocious comeback? Or will Ferrari make a surprise with Hamilton? Not to mention, there are whispers about big upgrades in several teams. There could be a surprise team that suddenly sings. All these puzzles will be revealed in the season-opening race in Melbourne, March 2025. Be patient, we'll see who's really fast. Who do you support? Team Hamilton, Norris, or Verstappen? Write your predictions in the comments column. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our F1 updates.